The things that you say, where they make you feel alright. And I catch a vibe anytime that I look in your face. Tell me why you look so fine. Baby girl, I see you. Wanna ride you like a bicycle. And you they blow my mind from my mind ago. And I no go lie, you light up my life. And when she tell me my love is your love, baby. She don't want the Gucci, but the booty Fendi. Cause she give me all cause I won't make the same.
Welcome back to another video. My name is Kay, if you do not know, and this is Crown Baller. We're gonna hop straight into this video because clearly you see me and we're ready to go, babe. Yes. So as you can tell from the title, we are here to do a super sleek mid pony, and this is my first time doing a ponytail like this on myself, and I'm just like super excited to share this tutorial with you guys. So this will be like a sleek pony, and so I'm starting off with like semi kind of fresh but not even close to being, maybe like a week old silk press. And honestly, this is a completely like optional thing for me. I didn't want to go through my whole head and re-straighten my hair, one because I've already straightened it, and two because I didn't feel like I needed to, but I did want to just, you know, kind of press out the most important pieces, especially like the roots. So if you want to go through your whole head and like press it out, baby, by all means. I'm just going to hit my perimeter and where the parts I need to be the most sleek. So once I have my hair kind of pressed out, I separate my hair into two sections, and I'm going to begin by laying some Murray's beeswax. Now, this is my first time using some beeswax. No, I lied. This is my second time using beeswax. The first time I didn't use it correctly. This is my first time successfully, in my opinion, and this is just for me, using beeswax, and I'm just literally in love with this product. If you want to have a sleek anything, beeswax is the way to go. Like all the got to be glued spray and the gel and the this and the spritz, baby, for my ponytail I'm not using none of that. Okay, I'm using some Murray's beeswax, and I'm using this yellow can of the even lace spray, and I'm only using a little bit of this even lace spray. But when I tell y'all, these are the only two products you need, in my opinion, to just have a sleek hairstyle. Like, this is it. Okay, so what I do is I lay a little bit of the Murray's along my perimeter and on the hair, and then I use my blow dryer to kind of set that in, and then I go back in with the yellow can even, and I go ahead and set that in as well. Again, you can use any products that you want, but these are the products that work best for me. I attempted to use the Murray's before, and I just used too much of the even, too much of it got to be glued, and it was just a lot for me. It was really sticky, it was messy, I couldn't really adjust it. At least with the beeswax, like, you can at least kind of manipulate your hair still, versus using the other things. Like, once it's laid, baby, you can't do nothing. Okay. You can't do anything. And the same with the yellow can of the even. So as I take a drink, child, I was going out and I was really just stressed about this ponytail, because the last time that I tried to do it, it didn't turn out right. So your girl was just stressed. All right. So how I'm doing it, the step by step is I'm going in with the Murray's beeswax, and I set that with my brush, and then I use my blow dryer to set it into place. Okay, I go into the three sections of my head. If you want to do, like, you know, the parts and, you know, the three parts or whatever, however you want to do it, I would suggest that you go into three sections, or go section by section. Don't just put it all over your head and then slick it back and then put the blow dryer on. No, you're not going to be successful. Okay, maybe you will be, but again, this is what I did, so I can only give you what I did. And then once I go section by section with the beeswax, I go in and follow along with the yellow even spray. Now, I have used the got to be glued spray before, but it left a white cast, and I didn't really like it. But again, to each its own. Everyone's hair is different, and everybody's hair reacts differently. It could have been like different products on my hair that just didn't mesh well with it, or whatever the case is. So once I go through with all of the my processes, I'm gonna take that ponytail holder that I have from the back of my hair, as y'all see me struggling, child, and I'm gonna just put my hair in a ponytail. This was my downfall when I tried to do a ponytail before. I didn't like redo my ponytail, and that was my biggest issue. I was supposed to like continue to, like, every time I laid my hair down, I was supposed to redo my ponytail once I molded it in place. but I was trying to like mold it and then let that be the final ponytail. No, again, this thing is like section by section. You gotta just section it out and let it be that. Reset the ponytail section by section with the yellow spray. Now I'm going in with my yellow spray now, and I'm resetting, just kind of going over the beeswax. Now this is the final step of the ponytail. Like once you do this step, you're not going to be able to manipulate your ponytail before this. So just make sure everything is in place before you spray that holding spray of whatever sort that you're using on. So now I feel like the holding spray is good. I'm taking out my ponytail once more for the last time, and I'm putting the rubber band around it. I am using like a like, you know, like a good rubber band on my hair, the ones that don't have the elastic or the ones that don't have the metal, you know what I'm talking about. They're the soft cotton ones. Those are the only ponytail holder I use on my head. And then I end my braid with a little bitty rubber band, and then I just wrap it with some wrap strips. This is probably the most hectic part, honestly, of the whole thing, just getting these wrap strips to go on and stay. But once I finish the wrap strips, I just close the wrap strip with a little bit of glue. You actually don't have to use glue. I've seen somebody use like some spray to hold it down, or even some water. But now it's time to put our little bundles in. So these are some bundles that I had before. Of course, the girlies are going to use the organique ones. That's definitely the best you can do on baddie on a budget. We love to do baddie on a budget, but I'm just adding these bundles in, and I'm actually double wefting them so I can squeeze as much hair in as possible. And so this was the first bundle that I had in, and I literally put a lot of glue on my ponytail, on the wrap strips, and then I pressed them in as they were double wefted. So the key for me is to tightly wrap this ponytail. Like, you don't want it to be loose, because then your tracks are going to fall down. We don't want to see nothing falling, okay? You want to make sure these tracks are as tight as possible onto this wrap strip. Like, it's not like you're going to feel it. So you want to make sure it's very, very tight and snug as you continue to add the hair. And then once I get to the top, which this was actually my mistake here, I used that small little piece to add, but once you get to the top, this is where you want to begin to wrap the bottom of your ponytail. So what I do is I like to grab a piece at the very bottom of the ponytail to wrap around my pony, and I go ahead and hit it with a flat iron, and then I wrap it around, and I use my yellow spray or whatever spray you're using to just kind of seal it in place. So I wrap, then I spray, I wrap, then I spray until it gets all the way to the very end, and then eventually I use my blow dryer to just kind of dry it into place. Going to these baby hairs, honey. This is my first time ever in my life using, like, doing the fluffy, quote unquote, baby hairs actually, like, on myself. Or I don't know how to do baby hairs, okay? If you're not new to this channel, you know we don't know how to do baby hairs here, okay? We don't know how to do. I'm stuttering and everything. But this is my first time doing it, and like when I say I was in love, and it just brought the whole look together. Again, baby hairs are optional, but like, this just brought my whole look to life. It just made me soft. It made it like super girly. Like, I just loved it. And it wasn't like so hard where it's like plastered on. I still had a little bit of a flyaway. It was just everything for me. Like, ooh. So once I got dressed, I went ahead and just put my hair rag on while I got dressed. And then this is how it's looking once I took it off. I was a little sad that some of my like curls on my baby hairs didn't, like, you know, they was laid down. But that is it for this hair. I went ahead and put a little bit of oil on my pony so that it could be nice and just neat and sleek and shiny. And then I was finish it off with some shine spray, and that is it. This tutorial literally took me maybe like, overall it maybe took me like 45 minutes as an overall. But like, I am in love with this pony. Let me know what you babes think down in the comment sections below. Or if you have any tips and tricks, definitely leave them down there. But thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. Don't forget to thumbs up it, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like, what are we doing here? And don't forget to follow me on my socials as well. But I will see you babes on the next one. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see the next one. Ciao. Oh, 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 oh.